Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of the show. Got a new addition this week, Tony, huh? We are featuring legit leaders who are leading above the noise of average. I am Joe, and I get to be the host today. This is the best part of my every week. I have the honor and the great privilege of spending time with the man with more positive energy than the Disney Enterprise, folks. The president of County College of Morris, Dr. Tony Iacona. My beautiful Italian friend, thanks for joining us today and welcome to the show, Tony.
Good morning, Joe. How are you? It's great to be here.
Hey, I need to point something out right away to our viewers. I had never been to the state of New Jersey, okay, until about a year or so ago. You're a pretty lucky human to be living in the heart of the Garden State. Your fall has been absolutely off the charts beautiful.
Yeah, without a doubt. It's a great state, and I always say Morris County is the diamond in that state. It's a beautiful place, but Northwest New Jersey is amazing, and I will tell you the support we get from our community is just extraordinary. It's amazing.
They are loving you back more than the fall has been loving us. Absolutely. I'm rereading actually this book. It's right here, Be the Unicorn. Right? It's a book about data-driven habits that separate the best leaders from the rest. You are the unicorn, right? And one of the tippy-top influencers in higher education, supported not by opinion, but Power 50, ROI New Jersey, and many others. Congrats, boss. You are doing amazing work. Last episode, I had the chance of interviewing Ski. Do you know the guy?
Absolutely no Ski. I consider him a good friend, and I have a tremendous amount of admiration. I refer to him often as the president of presidents. He's
so true. So true. Deservedly so. Both of you should be crowding the spotlight, but you have mastered modeling the way of shining that spotlight on others. I see it in you. I see it in everything that you do. I've had the luxury of being on campus and just watching you work. Tony, it's absolutely off the charts amazing. You must really enjoy your campus, your work, the office of the president.
Yeah, I do enormously, and I'm very fortunate to be able to do what I do. I do love it. I get to work with amazing people every day on and off campus, and here's the best part of my job: you get to help a lot of people. Right, one of the most wonderful things about what I get to do every day is, to be able to be even a small part of our students' dreams, to be able to help our communities become even stronger, even better, leaves you feeling tremendous at the end of every day. But mostly I just feel really blessed to be able to do this work.
Oh, you're working hard. You must hit the pillow every night. You're dead tired, right? But what I see is you're getting up in the morning, ready to run again. You're hungry. You're hungry for change. And for the 5 people maybe out there that don't know who you are, just do a quick little introduction. Who is Dr. Tony?
Sure. So I'm the president for County College of Morris, and I am a historian by training. My great passion truly is just helping others through education. And I love the creativity that comes with this work, the innovation that comes with it, but seeing the results is absolutely tremendous. So
Okay, enough about you. And because I know that you're one of those people that just struggles talking about themselves. And I'm going to pivot now and talk about CCM. It's a very unique institution of higher learning. I know that for a fact. Tell me, what makes it so?
what makes it great is a very small handful of ingredients, and I am unbelievably lucky. I have a phenomenal cabinet who I love working with. They are so smart, so creative, energetic, that they just inspire me every day. They give me a lot of my energy. And then we've got a larger administrative team who work with those folks wrapped around. We have a great faculty and staff, but we've got students here that are just incredible. And you take all that, put it together, and then add in the community mix. I know how lucky I am that every president doesn't get to enjoy what I do, but the support we get from our county and state and federal officials and our business leaders is just absolutely stunning. So people say a lot. It's amazing what the college is doing. It's really a big team effort, quite frankly, and we would not accomplish what we do without that. So I say all the time, we do great things at CCM every day. We do even greater things through partnerships.
So good. We're going to have to rewind that. That's a clip in itself, right there. I want you to keep brag away. Stay on the brag train. I was on your campus a month ago, and there were cranes lifting heavy things and lots of dust flying. This is a really, really exciting time. You've got a number of key initiatives currently underway at CCM. Give us a little bit of a taste of what's going on.
Yeah, we really do. It falls right into the square root of we've got just phenomenal faculty. We want them to have the best spaces to teach, great students. We want them to have the best places to learn and create. And then every one of those projects is a partnership project. So, for example, we partner with our county vocational school district and jointly work together. And we've got a building coming up on our campus, a unique model. It's their building on our campus. And those students will be earning high school, college credits simultaneously. And that will give about 600 more students a year in our county the opportunity to have that experience. So it's a big scaling up from where we are. And the possibilities there are just tremendous. It's a phenomenal school district. Been doing great work with them forever. And then we've got another building, which is in partnership with our Chamber of Commerce, which is our Center for Entrepreneurship and Culinary Science. So we will be teaching individuals how to launch businesses, how to manage businesses, all those exciting things. And that's really inspired by our students, because this generation is, frankly, they're a blast to work with. Talk about creative. They've been launching businesses out of their basements and bedrooms forever. They're great at it, but maybe a little support more on the structural side. We've got professional entrepreneurs and senior level business people who are willing to come in and support it with us. Our chamber is going to put a entrepreneur in residence program, a speaker series, and then we've scaled up our culinary programs. We'll begin training executive chefs. Our culinary program is consistently ranked one of the 20 best in the Eastern United States. It feels great when you see your school listed on the same list as Culinary Institute of America and other very prestigious, highly respected institutions. So we're excited to serve our area's hospitality venues in that way. And then we have a wonderful 80,000 square foot healthcare facility that we'll be breaking ground on this spring. And that came with just remarkable support from our state legislature, our county commissioners, and the medical profession itself. We will be offering new programs like dental hygiene, dental assisting, and Delta Dental Insurance has already provided us with a very large gift as a planning grant, and we believe they'll continue to stay with us. And we have other major healthcare providers we're not ready to announce yet, who are partnering. And generally what we do is it's a really terrific public-private partnership where the county and state typically will fund the buildings. The organizations and industries they represent equip the buildings and help us with curriculum and all kinds of other things. And then we provide all the instruction and these beautiful state-of-the-art facilities. And then our students just are able to land great careers. It's part of why our school has been, I think for 6 or 7 years in a row, we have been #1 in alumni salaries in New Jersey. But
Yeah,
you can't beat a partnership.
That is not anecdotal opinion. I've seen your actual data, and it's eye-popping across the entire state
Right.
of New Jersey. I'm glad I'm not competing against you in anything. So much to be proud of. Let's shift the soundtrack a little bit. On the show, we talk with practitioners like yourself. Some of the hottest challenges that they face. As we know, the world of work has changed drastically, right? And our universities and college campuses are feeling it just alongside of everybody else. So from where you sit as a college president, what are some of the hottest issues facing higher education today? And how is that directly impacting CCM and you at the moment?
Sure. We are going through unprecedented change right now in higher ed as a reflection of the economy, demographics, population shifting, and a whole myriad of other factors, right? And higher ed is not an island unto itself. It's impacted by what's happening locally as well as globally. So the first big challenge is change itself, right? And acclimating people and getting them in a position where they can help lead those changes, advise those changes, and then really thrive through that. That's the single greatest challenge, right? And the other, of course, is, are we able to really keep pace with industry? Hence the importance of those partnerships. We're sitting in a period where AI is in the embryonic states. We know we can't accomplish everything we need to alone on that, but how exciting to be alive and leading and working through a period where that's emerging. We're now fully immersed in the world of big data. We have a new and thriving data science program at CCM, built by one of our faculty who, as you know, because you work with her also, is our Associate Vice President of Institutional Effectiveness. We guide our college very, very skillfully through the use of data. We don't make anecdotal decisions the way we used to do some years back, but it's informed and helps keep us on point, on target, and magnifies that success considerably. So the other greatest thing is we're dealing with a different, actually multiple generations of students, and how our youngest students like to learn is radically different in some ways than our older students, but yet they're all together. They're creating, they're exchanging, they're learning, they're growing together. And how do you create those environments that allow everyone to not only thrive, but actually enjoy it, and not simply be the consumer, but a creator of that environment? And so we all move forward together. We have our work cut out for us. You know,
yes, you do. I love how you how you explained. I mean, just linking arms with core partners out there. Long gone is this, or bygone is this era where the campus was the locus of all expertise, right, and brilliance. And many times it's kind of inverted. We don't really know, and we must step across the curb to become much more informed, much more insightful in terms of how we should be redirecting our programs to be both in demand and profitable. Is that what I heard you say?
Absolutely. And you know, here's the other biggie is how we led in earlier years is so different than today. You know, and it worked great back then, but what worked then doesn't work at all today. You know, some of the fundamentals remain in place, but as you well know, being in the middle of it, and hence my phone call to you some time back is, hey, we're really good at what we do, but things are changing radically. We understand we have to learn to lead differently and to think differently and work together differently. That's a real curveball. And I think a lot of times when you see organizations that are not maintaining their success level, or they're even tanking, a lot of it is right there internally. So what used to work does not keep you where you want to be anymore.
Yeah, hands open. Hubris doesn't run the day anymore. It can't. And fortunately, we don't see that coming out of the president's office. And it just, that also is a bygone. It's the spirit of humility that says, I'm not quite sure, but let's link arms. Let's figure that out. You are definitely on the move, my friend. And looking ahead, maybe let's look ahead at the next couple of years. What are some of your top priorities moving forward?
Well, listen, one of my biggest priorities, which spills into everything, is I want my leadership team in particular to be fit. I want them to be very, very strong. I want them to be at the top of their game so that they know how to bring out the best in everybody else, support our faculty and staff and students across this institution, learn how to collaborate with those very same people. And I want them to really learn and understand the critical nature of strong teams. You know, years and years ago, you could run things, I don't want to say in silos, but not as unified as they have to be today. Good systems and people who know how to run all those systems, that's the key to our success. Without those, it just doesn't work, you know. And so first of all, are our people fit? You know, we talk about the airline model a lot of times, that when that oxygen mask drops, you put it on you first and not the child, because if something happens to you, you can't care for the child, right? So let's get it on ourselves first, so that as the administration, faculty, and staff, we can care for our students, we can care for our communities. But it's about being strong together, and then really, really tying in and moving it across Morris County, across New Jersey, and across the nation.
That's the paradigm, isn't it? It's not selfish to put yourself back in the center, because the healthier you are as a leader, the healthier our teams are going to be. And our systems, in many respects, are broken. I'm going to be that bold to say, in many respects, our systems are broken in meeting the legitimate needs of our communities. And the only thing that can save that are healthy teams that are going to recreate the systems for our future focus.
Right.
So yeah, you're spot on. Hey, you've got a number of your peers tuning in right now, and they're running really fast like you are. Thank you again for just carving out a little bit of time for us. They're working to close gaps. They're celebrating their gains while lifting hope, right? in a world that definitely needs a little more hope these days. So, what's a closing thought of wisdom or encouragement you would want to share with your friends tuning in today, Tony?
The biggie I talk a lot about to educators in particular is don't ever underestimate your power. And if you don't like what you see around you or on the evening news, know that you have an extraordinary ability to influence, shape in the very most positive ways. And if you can envision a better tomorrow, you can get to a better tomorrow as well. So unleash the power of education and collaboration and expect the very best from that. Don't get discouraged, right? Because like you say, it's a little tough out there right now, right? And it's a very different world. People feel stressed out, agitated. I get it. Turn off the news, sit down with a cup of coffee, connect with people, let those imaginations move, and get committed to doing something good for somebody every day.
Mm. Dude, I love your community. I love your team. I love you, and love is a fighting word. And to our viewers, thank you for joining us. It's been the show with Joe, reminding you that everyone deserves to be served by healthy leaders like this incredible human right here, who are building healthy teams and leading highly reliable systems. Hey, before we wrap up, if you found any value in today's conversation, please take a moment, just do the thing, right? Hit the like button,
Right.
leave a comment, share the episode with a colleague, because your engagement really helps us to reach more and more leaders, to continue bringing you valuable content from the brightest learning leaders across America. Until next time, this is Dr. Joe, on purpose to cancel all things average. And